Yes, welcome again in another session. Still under capital budgeting, or you can refer to it project appraisal. We are just done the first practical example, that is on the independent investments, and now we have on board the mutual exclusive investment. Yeah, and we want to get to calculate this. We want to make this appraisal, or we want to make the evaluation using the payback period approach. The payback period approach. Good. As I had stated in the first video, that mutual exclusive investments, these are two projects we have in hand. Yeah, that they serve the same purpose and they do compete against each other. They do compete against each other. Now, so if the farm maybe is, for instance, considering three maybe mutual projects, or two mutual projects, that the like the ones we have here, project A and B, yeah, one of them is undertaken and the other will have to be automatically be rejected, irrespective of their profitability. So we are going to reject one and pick one based on the number of years we are going to recover our invested initial invested amount in the project. Now, we always, using the payback period approach, we normally say that the lower the payback period, the better the project. The lower the payback period, the better the project. Yeah? So let me even write for you. We normally say the lower the payback period, so you can write somewhere NB. We have to note, as we are going to approach this part, let us know that the lower the payback period, the lower the payback period, yeah, the lower the payback period, yeah, the lower the payback period, the better the project. The better the project. The better the project. What do I mean? We have, as I've said, these are mutual exclusive projects. They serve the same purpose and they compete against each other. How do you know they compete against each other? We have been given the cash flow for each project. We have invested 1,000 in as initial investment cost in two projects, but they will compete against each other in using the cash flow. The first project, like the first year, the first project is giving us 500. In the project B is giving us 200. Second year, the second project will give us 400. This one will give us 200. Yeah, you can see in the sixth year, the first project A is not giving us anything, but the project B will give us 600. Now, for us to be comfortable on which project are we going to base on as the organization, or as maybe you want to advise the organization which project they are going to venture in, let us use the payback period approach. We see the period it will take us to recover the initial amount which was invested in the project, which was 1,000. Now, how do we get that? We had done the first one on the independent, and we could be able to see how we can recover our amount that we had invested in the project. This one is very easy. Good. The first thing, we have to come up with what I called the cumulative frequency for each project. So we'll come up with the cumulative frequency for each project. Yeah, let me call it CF, cumulative frequency. CF. Yeah, cumulative frequency. So CF will mean cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency. So we are going to accumulate the total amount of the cash flow for each project. Cumulative frequency. Yeah. So let's say this is cumulative frequency for project A, and this is cumulative frequency for project B. Good. Let us get the cumulative frequency for project A. How do we get it? Like for the project A, the first cash flow for the first year was 500. Yeah, you put it 500 there. So to get the second year, the cumulative frequency for the second year, you add 500 plus 400, which is 900. Yeah, We go 900, you add 300 the next year, which is now 1200. 1200, you add 400, which is 1600. 1600, now here in this project A, in the 5th year and 6th year, we are not able to get any returns from it. So what do we do now? It's like we have 0 here. So it is 1600 plus 0, 1600. 1600 plus 0, 1600. Good. And that is how you'll do cumulative frequency of project A. Cumulative frequency of project A. Now, how do you know that your cumulative frequency, you have done it well? I always advise that, comrades, what you do, make sure you get the totals here. If you add this 500 plus this, 400 plus 300 plus 400, yes, make sure that like this, let's do it practically. This plus this, we have 4 plus 400, we have 800. 800, 500 plus 500, yeah, 800. If you add the two, we have 1600. So make sure that, like, if I could get the totals here, yeah, I could have 1600 down here. The total, we can call it summation. Yeah, so this summation must be equal to this figure here, 1600. So if this figure 1600 is not equivalent to this, then this it means this cumulative frequency is wrong. And if the cumulative frequency is wrong, you will land on a wrong answer. So get that one very clear. Let's go to the cumulative frequency of project B. Cumulative frequency of project B, the first cash flow was 100. We add to 200, which now it becomes 300. 300 plus 300, we'll have now 600. 600 plus 400, we'll have now 1000. 1000 plus 500, we'll have 1500. 1500 plus 600, we'll have 2100. Then, as a good student, I will pick my calculator. The way you can see, I have mine here, scientific calculator. I will add the totals for project B, the cash flow for project B for the 6 years. So I will take 100, add to 200, add to 300, add to 400, add to 500, add to 600. I get 2100. This is 2100, comrades. So I will put here 2100. This is just to confirm that my cumulative frequency column is right. If I get here 2100 is equivalent to the last figure I got here, I'm good to go. Good. That is well done. Now, we come now to do now to get how long will it take us to maybe recover our 1000 in each project. So let's start with the payback period. Let's start with the payback project A. So project A, I will say payback period that will take us to get project A. Remember the initial cost we have what? 1000 Kenyan shillings. 1000 Kenyan shillings. So I will go to project A. Now I'm in the column cumulative frequency of project A. Where can I recover the 1000? I can say I will recover 9000 here. So we recover in the third year. Here we are going to recover our 1000 in the second year and third year. Where in the second year we have 9000, I will recover 900 in the second year. Then I will remain with the balance of 1100. I will recover it in the third year. Good. So you can see I've picked this one 900. So meaning I'm remaining with the balance of where it will be now balance 1000 minus 900, where I'll have now my balance to be what? 100. Now, how do you get now that one? The years now, it's just easy. So we have the first year, second year. So we have 2 years. Yeah, 2 years plus. Now the balance we had 100. You pick 100. Then you divide by the cash flow of where you will recover your 100. Where will you recover 100? Here now. In the third year. And what is the cash flow of the third year? 300. You divide by 300. Good. That way, just easy. Then after that, you can just, this will go this, this will go this. Now we'll have 2 and 3 years, which is the same as 2 years, 4 months for us to recover the 1,000 in project A. Go. Wonderful. Now let's see how long will it take us to recover the 1,000 in project B. So I will write here project B. Project B. How long will it take me to recover the 1,000 in project B? I will go to the cumulative frequency of the project B. So the payback period, the payback for in project B, I will go to the column of the cumulative frequency. I see where I can recover 1,000, and this is a nice one. You can see it's the 1,000. It will be recovered directly in the 4th year. You can see 4th year. So I will say I will recover it in the 4th year. Yeah, in the 4th year. Meaning, if it is in the 4th year, the payback period for the project B is 4 years. 4 years. Good. Now, up to there, I think we are doing well. Now you realize that, comrades, that we have now the 2 projects in hand. As I said, they are mutually exclusive projects where they serve the same purpose, but they compete against each other. But the company wants to venture in one of them. Now, we do the interpretation now. If you are doing the interpretation here using the payback period, remember I said the lower the lower the payback period, the better the project. The lower the payback period, the better the project. Now, you just ask yourself by that, what is in project A we have 2 and maybe 4 months, or 1/3 years. Then in project B we have 4 years. So which project are we going to go with? I will go with project A because it will take me 2 and 4 months to recover the 1,000. But in project B it will take me 4 years. So I will go, this will take me the shorter period to recover my initial investment cost compared to project B. Good. So for me, I'll say, I'll conclude by saying I will go with the project I will go with the project A over 2 and 3 years, and reject project B, and reject project B. Good. That's why we said we are in the mutual exclusive investment. We said we are going to reject one of the project despite the profitability of that project. As far as we have identified the payback period, the period that is going to take us to recover, even if the project B is going to make for us maybe a huge profit, but we can see that we are going to recover that amount of 1,000 in a longer period, we are going to reject it and we'll learn to project A. Good. So that is, we are still just on the payback period approach. That is still under traditional methods, or you can call them non-discounted approach. Good. This is just for this, and I will I will still come with the other question on the same, but where we'll now involve the tax and we'll involve the depreciation part. So in the next part, I want to introduce something in regards to that now, the NPV, the modern methods now. The modern methods. That is the net present value method. That is what we are going to start with in the next part of the video. So for today, bye-bye. I wish you all the best.